Welcome to a 20-minute video. Let's get the timer started. Cover my face. Oh, there we go. This is my second take because the neighbor's car alarm went off for a long period of time and I fumbled and forgot my words, and then I started rambling about something I don't even remember. So let's hopefully get this one on through. Right now it is 23:13 and March 15th. So this will be uploaded March 16th at 7 a.m. So wow. Forgot what I was going to talk about, but we're gonna go with the flow. Today was actually quite boring. There was nothing going on really. I mean, for work. I mean, on the work part. Well, let me start off for the day. And this morning I was supposed to wake up at 6 o'clock. I had the alarm set up for 6 o'clock. And wow, I think I overslept the alarm because I checked the alarm again. It showed everything was set up, but I don't know if I remember seeing it going off. Or maybe I did turn it off when I was half asleep just to turn it off. I don't remember, but I do remember waking up at 7:15, freezing cold, and I was thinking, why am I so cold? And it turned out my blanket was covering half my body, and half of my other body was exposed to the cold, and it's really cold. It's been like 45 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and in Southern California that is chilly. That was very cold, and that probably explained why I was really tired, because maybe my mind was sleeping but my body was on high alert, and that was probably why I was so tired. So I got up at around 7:15, and I got ready. Like, when I say ready, I mean like got my hair done, brushed my teeth at 7:50, and I got food ready. I made the food. I just prep it and I put everything in the bag. And I think once I got all that done, it was around 8:20, 8:30, and I started to learn Hmong. When I say I learned Hmong for 1 hour, it's actually not 1 hour, it's 1 hour and 20 minutes. And the reason why there's the extra 20 minutes, because there will be times that I'm just so drained from learning that I take a break on social media for about 5 minutes, but sometimes I scroll past that to 10 minutes. So that's why there's that extra 20 minutes there, just because of social media, just to give my brain a break. And yeah, I wrote down Hmong status. I should talk about that. So I did finish studying Hmong like around I think 9, probably 9, it was like almost 10. And then I did a couple other things. I don't remember what I did. I still haven't wrote down the stuff in my planner yet. But I do remember leaving the house at 11 o'clock, and I got to my spot at 12 o'clock. So I'm trying to find out how to be better with my timing so I could get out of the house around 9 or 10 and start working around 10 or 11. That's my goal. So I'm still working on it. And the Hmong status, wow. Because I remember the commenter I enjoyed reading, he said something that usually for us to really start to understand the language better, if we know from 1,000 to 4,000 words. And my goodness, learning those words, I think I'm pretty good with 60 of the words, and then I'm starting learning like another set of 60, and it's kind of rocky. I could show my results because right now it's barely 100. So this is my plan of attack to learn the language. I gotta pick up the pace because the Father of Heaven told me, if you want to make money, if you want to be happy, you're going to need help. You're going to need emotional support. You're going to need connection. You're going to need, I forgot what I said, not help me. It's something about when you have I don't know how else to say, when you have a wife, she becomes your wisdom, and she will, because you know, us guys, we're very logical, but then we will encounter some things that our logic's not clicking in. That's where the help me comes in, and she would just, you know, give little words, little advice. It may not seem like much, but when we take it in, boom, everything just clicks and goes really smooth. And that's what the Father of Heaven is telling me. You need your helpmeet. So this is I want to show you how I did my Hmong learning. It's pretty bad, but I gotta start somewhere. So before, I used to do it in 4 sets. So what I do is oh, this doesn't have it. So before is like this, where I just did four columns. I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up. So what happened is I would write English, Vietnamese, then Hmong, because there are a lot of words that, excuse me, that each of the language don't have. Like there'll be something in English that Vietnamese have, but Hmong doesn't have. But there's something. Oh, I forgot. I'm focusing on Hmong. There's something on Hmong language that the English has that Vietnamese doesn't, and then there's a lot that the Vietnamese has but English doesn't have. So that's why I have to learn the Vietnamese to really understand what the Hmong people are saying. And I realize, because I know a teeny bit of Chinese, and that it helped me out too, which is kind of strange. And I think it's amazing how the Father of Heaven created us all differently. And the language, wow, I can't believe how each ethnic group in Asia, how our grammars could be so different. Of course, there'll be things that are similar, but when we dig deeper, it's just, wow, so different. And as you can see, it started coming into 5 columns. And then it became up to there's 5 columns. Then it became 6 columns. I think it's going to hit 7 columns pretty soon. As you can see, the words are getting really smaller. It's because of this pen. This pen is really cool. I mean, it is super duper thin. And it doesn't bleed, which is cool. And it dries very fast compared to the sharp pens that I use. Let me see if I have one. Like these ones. These are the 07, but they bleed a lot and they don't dry fast, so they're easy to smear and yeah. So let me show the other stuff. So this is like my little Hmong sheet. So I made myself a little test. I would write in English, then I made a column to write in Vietnamese, then I'll write another column in Hmong. And then I would check that with my answer sheet. And this would be my answer sheet. So there are actually six. There are six. How should I say it? Because I broke them down to 15 words. If you see the red mark here, that's 15. Another red mark, 15, and 15. So there's 45, and there's another 45. So this is a total of is it 90 words? 90 words. And this is the one. So this is the one I'm working on. And these are the two. I'm trying to not rip this. These are the two that I remembered pretty good. So when I do the list, that's not it. This is the old one, the OG one, the one I first started. So the words are small. It's like this. Because I went a little bit too cheap, so I decided not to be cheap, and I made it bigger like this. I'm not sure the camera can pick it up. So that's my status on Hmong. So there's a total of 90 words. That it's pretty solid. Then another 45 is on the rocks. And then the other 45, it's unknown, haven't got to it. So gotta pick it up somehow. I don't want to be broke no more. I don't want to be broke no more. I gotta have the helpmate. But it's not just that, because learning Hmong is just one. There's the other two I have to deal with. The second one is working out, like the armies of the Father of Heaven. Now that, I wish I could go to the gym, but it's filled with, before it was filled with, I call them spiritually empty people. And now it's filled with, I'm not going to say homeless, because homeless people, they're considerate and they're thoughtful. I want to say bums, because these people are inconsiderate. They like stay in the shower for hours. They don't even, and they smell like, oh my gosh, they smell like poop and sweat and pee. Those two words smashed together. And it's gross and it's disgusting. And those type of people ruin it for everybody. So I'm going to put this aside because I'm going to study in the morning. How much time we got left? We got 7 minutes. And we talked about the Hmong. Okay, now we get to the work part. So today I made 8 trips. I made more than, I'm not sure if I made more than $70. I think I made $70 because I didn't stay that long. I stayed from 12 p.m. all the way to 7 p.m. So that wasn't a lot. I think that was like, what, 7 hours? And yeah, I could have stayed longer, but I want to sleep early today. I'm trying to attempt to. As you can see, it's already 12:23, but I gotta make something happen. So right after this, I'm going to wash my face and just go to sleep, and then tomorrow wake up early as I can, study the Hmong. This time I'm gonna put 5 a.m. We'll see if that works. We'll see if that works. Okay. And oh yeah, now I know why I wasted so much time. I was playing with the OBS on my old laptop, and I was hoping that to use the OBS. For real? I'm not sure you can hear the siren. Okay. Lately, I've been hearing the sirens going off. I mean, are people alright? I don't know. But the OBS, turns out I I mean, it works. And it's cool because I connected to the ZVE10, but I realized I need some more parts for it. The SD card, I need to figure that part out. I think I need a bigger SD card, because instead of recording on the camera, which I have to pull out the card and then then put it on a converter and put it into my phone to upload it, I could just upload it straight from the laptop. So that would be a good idea. Plus, if just in case if the internet is spotty in the house, then I could connect it straight to my phone. Just if I had the converter adapter, just. What am I saying? Anyways, all right. We got how many more minutes? We got 4 minutes, and oh, I did write cold showers. I think I'm going to attempt to do cold showers. The only reason why I didn't do it is because I have not been working out, but I think I'm going to have to deal with it, because what happened is when I take a cold shower, my fingers and my toes, they lock up, and it'll be hard for me to, to shower myself, to scrub the hair and, use the lather and lather around. Instead of my hand would be like this, it'll just tighten up. And my toes too will just tighten up. I think it's because it's so cold. But I remember when I was Hmong Elia, I took nothing but cold showers. Even the coldest days, I remember it was like probably in the 40s or around the 30s, like 37, 38, and that is cold Fahrenheit, and it's very cold, and I still took cold showers as it was nothing. Of course I felt the cold, but my mind, I don't know, my mind seemed to outpower my body from shaking. It was like, yeah, it's cold, but it's all right. I just got to take a shower. I was like in the total, my mind had so much control over my body. It was insane. And I remember running like from, I think like 5 a.m. and I just kept running straight all the way to 12 noon, just kept running. Of course I took small breaks, but it was not a lot of breaks. Probably from that 5 a.m. all the way to 12, just nonstop running. I think I took like 4 breaks, and they were not long breaks. They were like 5 minutes or less, and I would just keep keep going at it. And yeah, I remember wanting to run 100 miles. I thought I wasn't able to do it, but when I did that time, I realized I did 48 miles, and I was shocked because I still had more in the tank that I could still keep going. But the only reason why I didn't keep going is because I had to work. If I didn't have to work, I would definitely keep on going. So yeah, cold showers. I will report on it when I start taking showers. I know this is gonna sound gross, and I'm gonna share it because I don't think people will watch this far anyways, except for the real supporters don't know. So I'll share it. We got 1 minute left. I take showers every 2 to 3 days. I think this is a habit of mine because when living in the car, because I lived in my car for 6 years, I realized I didn't really have to take a shower all the time. And strangely enough, I don't smell bad. But what caused me to take the shower is because I feel grimy, and I hate feeling grimy. Even though I wipe myself down with towels and water, I'll alkalinize the water by putting baking soda in it and then just mixing it and just clean myself up. And yeah, so I got used to doing that instead of taking a shower every day. I know it sounds strange, but I did not smell bad, and I could tell because when I'm around people, they seem to be fine. They don't make any faces or anything like that. And the women, they'll even stand closer to me, so I'm guessing it's not that bad. The only thing I don't like is the grimy part. If I could, I would take the shower every day, but because of that situation I was in, I think it became a habit. So every 2 to 3 days, I'll take a shower, and I'll take like a deep clean shower. All right, dismiss, and that's all we have. The one thing I forgot, which I wanted to talk about, was a commenter I enjoy reading. He mentioned wireless USB, and I wanted to talk about that, but time's up. I didn't know you could do data transfer or HDMI display image into the computer through wireless ports, but I looked on Amazon and it's there. I was so surprised, but it's quite pricey, but I'm thinking it's probably worth it because one, it won't have was it cables dangling. Two, it won't really mess with my ports because I could just put magnetic clips so it won't stress the ports. So that'll be cool. The downside is there might be some lag on the, I think they call it latency or something like that. So it might not match up, but to me it's all right as long as I can see myself, as long as it records okay. That might be a way to go. All right, I don't want to stretch it too long. Thank you so much everyone for watching the video. If you are new and you enjoy the content, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, and a share. And if you're not subscribed, to subscribe. And to all my returning viewers, thank you so much. I'm grateful for your support. I do want to say I am planning to upgrade this. It's been in my heart to upgrade the 20 minutes video somehow, because I think once I get it upgraded and smooth, then I could move on to vlogging, because right now my mind is not right. And I did see some commenters mentioning some stuff, how I should be positive once I'm in it. Not sure how to say it, but I think I should, like, when I really want to do it, that's when I should do it, rather than kind of pushing myself to do it, because I think people could see it that, hey, you know, you're not really in it. I could see you force it. It just doesn't look right. So yeah, right now I'm just focusing on the 20-minute videos. Once I get it smoothed out, I think I could do the videos more comfortably. I mean the regular vlog videos comfortably. That's all I have for this video. Thank you everyone for watching. Almost forgot the prayer. For all of you that have watched my video all the way through, I just want to make a quick prayer for you as a treat for supporting me. I pray that the Father of Heaven will grant you a lot of peace, so when you encounter any challenges, any obstacles, you'll be able to handle it gracefully and importantly peacefully, and that the Father of Heaven will grant you lots of love, because we all need love. And that's all I have for this video. Until the next, the Most High willing, hallelujah and Sinji Dua.